Hello, so this update is going to be for the infant school age children, so like 4.5 all the way up to about 7.5. So I'm going to start off with things that are happening over half term, and then I'll go through all the other little clubs and classes. I won't include the things like the youth clubs and the uniform groups just because there's so many of them, but they are already on the infant school timetables for the local towns. So for example, if you go to Woking local family events and you go to the infant school age children, you'll find all those little groups and stuff in your local town. So I'm going to start off with holiday camps for infant school children. So Boogie Pumps, they do their clubs and classes and their holiday camps from 4+, and they do like street dance, they do ballet, they do mixed, there's a whole host of different courses, and they are running them in Farnham, Camberley, Guildford and Woking. Explore Adventure, these are for 7+. So if you're in year 2, then you can go along once you turn 7. And these are in Mytchett, run by Explore Adventure. So in the warmer months, they'll do kayaking and all the outdoor activities. In the colder months, they'll do bushcraft and campfire cooking, orienteering, and all the land-based activities. So that's quite a nice one. There is the Farnborough Tennis Club. They do a tennis camp for years 1 all the way up to years 9. So again, in most holidays, as long as it's not really bad weather, they'll run their holiday camps. There's a lovely physics and chemistry fun primary science club holiday camp that's running in Alton. We've tried this one, it's a really lovely one. I get to do loads of different experiments and bring bits home. There is a wicked holiday camp which is run by Little Voices in Hook. There's Playball holiday camps. These are more like workshops. They're 2.5 hours long-ish normally, and they are suitable for infant school age children, and they will do a range of different sports for those 2.5 hours, and they run those in Lightwater and Camberley. Often they'll run them in Sandhurst and Bracknell as well. The Forest Approach, Wendy does a lovely holiday camp where it's all outdoors, all nature-based fun. There's also Wonderwood do holiday camps as well, and they are in Fleet and Farnham depending on what the activity is. So it's a lovely one. In Alton, MP Skate will be running roller skating and roller hockey camps, and these are for all ages. I think their prices are something like £30 for the whole day, and then £20 a half a day, and then you can do 1 hour coaching if you like for about a tenner. So it's a nice range of holiday camps. So let's look at some of the workshops that are going over half term. So there's a slime workshop with Phonics Bear. They're running in Farnborough, I think that's in Southwood. There's the Mini Maker woodworking workshops in Farnham. So you can like make a car, you can make, I don't know, a robot, or they've got little animals you can make. It's all wooden worth craft. I think it's about an hour or an hour and a half. Really lovely down in Church Crookham. There's the Model Mayhem, which is painting a soldier. There's kids history workshops and gardening workshops all at the Aldershot Military Museum, and they're free with entry. And what's lovely about that museum is if you buy entry, you get free entry for the rest of the year. So it's a really nice investment. Down at Alice Holt Forest, they've got loads of things going on. So they've got a creative critter craft, which is like little arts and crafts thing. They've got a dark sky festival. So this is in the evening, obviously. I think it might be on the 18th. I think that one is. But yeah, you can come down, and they've got like night trails, UV torches, so you can go and see the bugs and stuff. They've got like loads of bits and pieces and courses and trails out, which looks great. Zoolab are back as well. So this is animal handling. They've got 45-minute sessions that you can book on to for that. And there's also bug hunting down at Alice Holt Forest. And obviously they've also got their Go Ape, and they've got their Go Ape cycle hire and all the lovely trails and parks that they've got there too. Brick People in Farnborough, they've got their workshops. They also do a D&D workshop and a Pokémon workshop as well, so they're quite nice ones to get into. They do one where you can just bring any hobby, I don't know, Warhammer or whatever you like down. At the Forest Approach in Hartley Wintney, they do a family, Acorn and Oak family workshop where you go down with your children for a few hours, which is quite a nice one. Again, it's kind of forest school base. And so do Wonderwood, they do their one, and that will be in Farnham. Down in the square in Camberley, they are running a whole week of free activities. So they've got Meet Peppa Pig, you have to book onto. They've also got crafts, and I think they've got like dance classes. They've got all sorts of things. Go and have a look at the square Facebook page to find more information. Esports wise, there is the virtual reality gaming with Another World VR in Camberley, and over half term they are running a code where it's buy one, bring a friend for free. So it's essentially a 50% off voucher if you've got more than 2 people going, which is a great one if you're trying to find ideas to do over the half term. High Score Arcades, they've got sessions running. They run in Bracknell and also in Farnborough. Again, it's kind of like you pay once to get in, and then it's free for the next hour. Virtual reality gaming and real world escape rooms are in Puzzlelogical in Bracknell. And then there's also VR in Guildford with Meet Space VR. I think they're running some deals as well. You have to go and look on their socials for that. They're amazing VR. They've got the arena and they've got the smaller session upstairs. And then Untold Reality in Fleet, I think they've got a 30% discount running over half term. So go and have a look at what they're doing. So let's think of family days out. So I've already mentioned Go Ape and all the fab stuff that's going on at Alice Holt Forest. They've got a brand new Stickman trail that's opened, and they've also got the geocaching and stuff too. Don't forget you've got things like Legoland, Alton Towers, Chessington, Warwick Castle, London Dungeons, all of those amazing Merlin attractions. In Farnham, there's a sculpture park. I went there last half term, actually, over October, with a couple of 10-year-olds and 7-year-olds, and that was lovely. Obviously, you've got the, it's about, probably takes about 2 hours if you're walking with children, because it takes a bit longer. Loads of things to do, and then they've got the lovely, like the indoor bit, and then there's a pub opposite if you want to stop for a drink, or you can just bring a packed lunch. Places Leisure, I've got loads of stuff for this age range. So you've got the clip and climb, swimming. For swimming, they've obviously got their swimming lessons, and then they've also got their inflatable assault course in the pool. They've also got their inflatable sessions where they just put all the noodles and floats and stuff in there for you to go and have fun with the family session. They've got roller skating every Saturday, and then on the first Saturday of the month they've got the roller disco. They do gymnastic lessons, they've got gymnastic classes, they've got swimming lessons, and then they also do climbing courses as well, which are quite popular. They've actually add some more on because they were so popular. Frogmore Leisure Centre, obviously you can go down and just hire the courts. They've got the 3G Astro outside that you can hire. They've got all of the courts inside. They do run active ants in the holidays, and that's Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and that's really good value. It was something like, it was under £4, which I think is brilliant value. There's the jumping trampoline park in Camberley. So they run regular sessions. They also run their after school sessions. I'm sure I've seen some deals that they're doing at the moment for their after schools. You have to go and have a look. I think it might include pizza. And then they're also on a Friday and Saturday night, they've got their discos where they put all the lights down low and they put on their nice pretty lights. And then obviously you've got the Brick People, which is actually, it's right opposite the Vue Cinema in Farnborough, and also kind of next door to high school. So it's a really nice one for just going out with the whole family. You can just send older kids off to the cinema or off to high school and then go and spend some time at Brick People. So it's looking at music classes. So music class, we've got Little Voices, which do infant singing and drama classes, and they do these in Hook, Hartley Wintney, Yateley, Odium and Alton. So they're all over. Then Vive Music School. So these guys do infant age children in Fleet, and I think this is mainly Saturday mornings. They do them for other days as well, but this is Cadali based. My children all did this from birth. They are really nice classes, and yeah, they basically learn to read music by the time they start school, if you start them young enough. Gymnastics classes are running in both Frogmore Leisure Centre and also in Camberley Leisure Centre, so go and have a look and see where they are. Swimming side of things, we've got primary swimming lessons at Places Leisure, and then Puddle Ducks, they also do some swimming lessons, but they're all the way over in Basingstoke for the infant school age range. I think it's called Swim Academy. They do levels 1 and 2. Fitness, you've got Playball. So Playball do run clubs for 4 to 9 years old in Lightwater, Bracknell and also in Camberley. These are kind of like an hour session, and they run these weekly. There's donutting Aldershot. Once they hit 4, they can go and enjoy donutting. This is a really good fitness one. You don't even feel like you're doing fitness because obviously going down that hill does wear them out. Lovely. There's the junior ski camp, which runs there on a Saturday at Alpine Sports, and yeah, from age 4 they can join in that. You've got the Farnborough Tennis Club do their tennis coaching. You've got Go Ape forest biking. You can go and hire bikes, or you can bring your own bike along to those. Got the jumping trampoline park, again that's quite good exercise. You've got the roller skating, both in Alton, Guildford with MP Skate, and then also at Places Leisure on that Saturdays. You've got Children's Cycling Club with Pedal Heaven, which are on Sundays out of Blackbush Old Airfield. And Clip and Climb, obviously that's a really good fitness one. And then there's all-inclusive cycling as well at Alice Holt. So let's look at some of the SEN stuff, things we started off with the inclusive cycling. So you've also got inclusive donutting, they run in Aldershot. There's a Fun Zone Youth Club, which is run by in Farnborough, and I have seen that there's also a SEN session running in Farnham, which I'll be adding to the list later on today. There's an ADHD time out for parents and carers, that's in Farnborough. There's Pan Disability Football, which is in Fleet. You've got the SEN sessions at High School, which run in Bracknell and also in Farnborough. And then they do relaxed SEN sessions at the Jumping Park in Camberley. There's SEN swimming at Places Ledger, I think that's on a Saturday now, it's moved. They've also do SEN swimming in Yateley Pool. I think, is that on a Thursday or Friday? I think it's on a Friday. And then Vibe-Based Music School, they do SEN sessions as well, and they're in Fleet. So I thought about parties, because I keep getting messages, but can I have some party ideas? So these are party ideas for infant school aged children. So there's Blown Away Balloons. These guys do the, you know, the big balloon arches and all the other fun balloon style things for your birthday parties. Lux Soft Play and Party Kingdom Hire, they do bubble houses and they rent out soft play and loads of other bits and pieces that you want for the parties. Buttons, Children's Pamper and Craft Parties. So these are, I'd say for kind of like 4 to 7 plus. And then they also, is this run by the similar people that run Wonderwood, who also do amazing outdoor, like bushcrafty forest school parties. We've got the Jump-In party packages in Jump-In, and they've just emailed me to say they've actually brought their party prices down. So they do, I think it's 3 packages. Some include pizza, some don't. And don't forget, if you do a uniform group, like Beavers or something, you can do sleepovers at Jump-In as well. You've obviously got the donutting, brilliant party idea. Lots of very shy children at the end. Phonics Bear do a sparkle and slime party where you can book them in a whatever hall you want, and they come down and do all of that for you. So you've got the Brick people in Farnborough that do parties. There's Boogie Pumps, they'll run parties for you where it's definitely they've got a whole range of different parties. They've got themed ones, just generic dancing and discos and stuff, loads of ideas. Tappy Toes, these are kind of for the younger side of the infant school age, but they do lovely dance parties as well. Forest Poach, she does loads of different things. So she's got ones where it's completely free play and the kids can just go around to all the stations outdoors and just go and have fun, or there's more structured ones where they go to each activity and they're kind of working on a theme. Yeah, she's got loads of ideas, so go and have a look at that. Explore Adventure, so these guys do really good bushcraft parties. They also do kayaking parties, and again that's all outdoors. And again, if you've got Badger, a Beaver or Scouts, whatever, they do really good deals for you there. Just take the kids out to Chesington or Legoland. They've got some really good deals there for parties. Trainmaster run party slots, or you can just book a session of one of their slots that they've already got open. I've done that a few times myself. Frogmore Leisure Centre, they do football parties and multi-sports parties. They can hire out the hall and do like an active play and bounce party and bouncy castles. Similarly, in Places Leisure, they do football parties. They've got the inflatable assault course you can do. They've got clip and climb, soft play, multi-sports and bouncy castle parties. You've got the roller discos by MP Skate, and they will do those in any hall that you want to book them for. Playball party slots. So we've done Playball parties a few times, and you can give them a theme. I think we did it, I did it on a ninja theme. So they came down and did loads of ninja style sports games, which was quite fun. Go 8, that's a really good birthday party as well. They've actually got a little area that you can rent out, which is kind of undercover if you want to bring your own food and drinks and stuff. So Alice Holt's quite a good one for birthday parties. They also, at Alice Holt, we've done this a few times, they've got a lovely little cabin that you can rent out. And it was not very expensive. I mean, 10 years ago, it was like 40 quid. I don't know what it's gone up to now. But then we kind of did like a Nerf gun party around the outside and then came in for food and drinks. So yeah, there's loads of ideas. Again, I haven't included all the little youth clubs. You'll have to go to your local town page to find those, because otherwise I'd be here all day. And I also don't want to inundate those little groups and classes that I might be expecting to just cater for the local town. I will be working on the junior school age classes next. That will be for the age 7 up to 11. So if you've got anything that you'd like to add in, then do so. And again, go to the search engine if you want, https localfamily.events, and you can tailor the tags down to whatever you want. So if you want to find, I don't know, infant school children activities on a Monday in Farnborough, it will bring everything back that's useful for that. So I hope you have a lovely 2025, and I hope this gives you some lovely ideas to keep your kids busy.